Today on Good Friday I'm going to make my hot cross buns. So in front of me I've got 3 cups of plain flour, or cake flour in South Africa. I've got 2 eggs. I've got 20 grams of fresh yeast. I've got 250 ml of warm milk, 85 grams of caster sugar. I've got 250 grams of mixed fruit. I've got a generous helping of oil, about 1/3 of a cup, pinch of salt, and then very liberally 1 teaspoon cinnamon, 1 teaspoon allspice, and 1 teaspoon mixed spice. First I'm going to just crumble the yeast and mix it into the caster sugar to activate, and then I'll be doing other things so that this gets a chance to activate properly. I'll leave that like that, and then I'll start mixing the oil and the eggs together. I've got to break the eggs in here. Let me just start. Mix the eggs. That's roughly enough. And then I mix the oil into it. Just stir it in so the two are together. That's fine like that. And now I'm going to go to the dry ingredients. I'm going to add the mixed fruit. I'm going to add the salt, the cinnamon, allspice, and the mixed spice. Now at this stage I'm using a spoon to just stir it through, but obviously I'll do a proper knead of the dough, just to avoid the yeast coming in direct contact with the salt. That's good. I'm now going to add the sugar and the yeast. Mix that through. Now I bring the flour, because I might need extra flour. I'm going to also mix the egg mixture in. I like scraping everything out. Waste not, want not. And then I add the warm milk. And this is the process where the kneading will start. Here we go with the kneading now. I've got to mix everything through first. I might not need any flour. Sorry, my thoughts are drifting. Mix everything through first and do a thorough mixing before you knead the dough. I'm now coming towards the end of the kneading process. Now the dough is fairly stiff, but I'm not really worried about that, because this is a hot cross bun. That almost looks about right for me. I turn it around. Yeah, that looks right. Now I'm just going to cover it with cling foam. And at the other end. And leave it for 2 hours. And in 2 hours time, we'll see what I have achieved. This is now 2 hours later, and the dough has beautifully doubled in size. I'm going to tip it out, and then I'm going to roll out the buns, create the hot cross buns, and then I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. But let's first get the dough out. Oops. That's it. I'm now going to cut up the dough into little balls so that I can roll them out, and we'll see how it goes. Now I'm not even going to weigh them, I'm just going to cut the way I feel, and maybe we'll see a good few. There we go. I'm now getting to the first dozen, and you can see how I try to create a nice round ball. I'll have to stand now for another 45 minutes before I put it in the oven. The hot cross buns are nearly ready to go into the oven. All I need to do is put the crosses on, and after I've done that, I'll show you what it looks like. Let's see if I can do this. Now, many people might wonder what the crosses are made. This is just a water and flour and water mixture. Put in a piping bag, and that's it. And there you have it. Lovely hot cross buns, just given a nice sugar water coating for the glossy look. I'm going to enjoy this with pickled fish right now.